Welcome to Bill's Bridge class, Class 47. Today we're going to start defensive signals. There are three types of defensive signals: the attitude signal, the count signal, and the suit preference signal. We're going to start with an overview of the different signals and concentrate today on the attitude signal, which is by far the most critical and most important of the three. It's also the default signal. In future classes, we're going to cover other types of signals. So off we go. Wednesday, May 22nd, 2013.
Defensive signals are the heart of bridge. There are basically three defensive signals. There's the attitude signal. It's the default. It's also the most common signal. It's play of a relatively high spot card. Says that you like the suit. It's also referred to as an echo. If you play a relatively low card, you don't like the suit. Now there are some who play upside down, and it means basically the reverse meanings of A and B above. But the standard is what I'm talking about here. High means like it, low means don't. The count signal is a secondary type of signal that tells how many cards you have. Typically the signal is echo, shows an even number, high and low, while the reverse shows an odd number of cards. And it's up to the defenders to figure out whether that number is 2, 4, 6, 8 or 1, 3, 5, 7. Usually can tell by the bidding and or by your hand and dummy. And lastly, there's a suit preference signal, which we'll cover later. It's handled under a variety of situations, and when it occurs, it's very specific. Here we go. The attitude signal. First of all, it's a signal only if you are not attempting to win the trick. If you're playing an honor card and you're trying to cover dummies or the declares card, it's not a signal. You're trying to win the trick. So if it's throwing a card that is not involved in the winning of the trick. And what does it do? It tells partner what you think about the suit led. It's not a demand, it's an opinion. A relatively high spot card says, I like the suit, continue it. A relatively low spot card says, I think you should switch suits. And a middle card says, I don't have an opinion. Why do you want partner to continue the suit? Most of the time it's an equal honor, and we covered that in class 46. But in a trump contract there's another case. You may want to ruff. You may have a doubleton. But as we're going to see in this class today, if you do signal with a doubleton, use caution. You may blow a trick. You need to use it carefully. And if a switch is favorable, don't encourage, even if you do have an equal honor. You're telling partner what you think. One of the challenges of defensive play is whether you want to encourage partner to lead a suit in a trump contract when you hold a singleton. It could be a great play or it could be a disaster and give the opponents an undeserved trick. Let's go through some examples. Partner leads the king. Dummy has the ace and the jack. Echo with a doubleton. There's no reason not to. When you see all the missing honors, it's easy to figure out that partner has a doubleton. Partner could not be confused unless he's sleeping. Next case. Partner leads the king. Dummy has the ace. Do not echo. Declare may have the jack. If partner leads low, you just gave the opponents a trick. Similar case, but not the same. Partner leads the king. Dummy has the jack. Now you can echo. If declare has the ace, he will take the trick, but now partner's queen will win the second. More examples. Echo or not. Partner leads the king and you have ace doubleton. This is a trick question. I hope you caught it. Overtake with the ace and lead it back. Next hand. Partner leads the king. Dummy has ace 10-9. You have the jack. Do not echo. If you do, you're going to set up the 10 as a trick for the defense. If you don't, at least you prevent an overtrig. How about partner leads king and dummy has ace 9, X, and you have jack 10? Echo. It shows jack 10 or a singleton. Next hand. Partner leads the queen. Dummy has all equal honors. Echo. Of course. Next hand. Partner leads the queen. Dummy has ace 10 XX. If dummy plays low, you can echo with the doubleton. Declare or win with the king. If dummy plays the ace, don't echo because partner will think that you have the king. Next case, partner leads the queen, dummy has king third. If dummy plays low, don't echo. Partner will assume you have the ace. You want to catch the king. If dummy plays the king, echo because if you had the ace, you would have played it. So you don't have the ace, you must have a doubleton. There are 3 more examples here. Partner leads the jack. Dummy has ace, king, third or fourth. Don't echo. Partner would expect you to have the queen. Partner leads the jack. Dummy has the queen tripleton. If dummy plays low, don't echo. Partner will assume you have the ace or the king. If dummy plays the queen, go ahead and echo. If you had the ace or the king, you would have played it. And lastly, partner leads the jack. Dummy has king, queen, third. If dummy plays low, don't echo. You'd expect the ace. If dummy plays the king or the queen, do echo because if you had the ace, you'd play it. Now
You now know the basis of the attitude signal. Remember also that a signal is not a demand, it's an opinion. Partner has an opinion also. Tomorrow, we're going to cover exceptions to the attitude signal and when you may not want to do the attitude signal, and a rule or two as to its use. See you tomorrow.